Happy Youth Day, South Africa, and to the rest of the world, it's the day we celebrate the power of the youth. So, today's recipe is inspired by the youth, for the youth, and for the big kids. Let's think childhood. Let's think favorite dish. Hello, mac and cheese. So I thought today, let's make something a little bit more grown up. Not really. Spaghetti bolognese, mac and cheese, waffles. What? That is a mouthful. This is one of those recipes that you make when you kind of feel like switching up an old classic, and when you got leftover bolognese, there's not a whole lot here that you have to do besides really make the white sauce. So first up is butter into a pan. You want to measure things out. We're going to go for roughly 60 grams of butter, 60 grams of flour, and a whole lot of milk. So the butter's melting, we're gonna add in the flour. We're effectively making the roux, which is a flour and butter mix that you cook off a little bit and then you add your milk to. So add a little bit of milk at a time, whisking furiously, because that's gonna prevent the lumps to your white sauce. And you can, if you feel like it, heat your milk, because that also helps prevent the lumps, but I'm a bit lazy and I kind of forgot. White sauce is looking smooth and creamy and delicious. I'm just gonna swap out and use a wooden spoon now, just to give it a good mix and make sure it doesn't stick on the bottom. We need seasoning. Let's get a little bit of salt. Maybe a lot of salt. Traditional white sauce, you're not gonna use black pepper, but you know, we're at home here and I don't have any white pepper. So we just wanna let this cook a little while, bubble and really cook out that flour taste. I mentioned waffles earlier. It's gonna become waffles, trust me. But now the point of the white sauce here is to be nice and thick, so it kind of glues all the mac and cheese together and it doesn't all kind of go everywhere in the waffle machine. Time for the cheese in the mac and cheese. I think the secret ingredient is always cheese, especially with me. And there's always two cheeses. So we've got mature cheddar, and then some Parmesan. Yummy cheese sauce, done. And now we just cooked up some good old mac, just till it's nice and soft. And we're gonna add it to the sauce. And lastly, stir in some leftover bolognese, yummy. Oh, gotta get you back into this one now. Sauce gets kind of hard when it cools down. Whew, gotta love the spray and cook. Let's turn this delicious mac and cheese into a waffle. You probably think I like turning everything into a waffle. You're right, I do. Now we wait until it's crispy, crunchy, and delicious. Let's get these things out. Yahoo! Look at that. I think the reason I always turn things into waffles is because they always turn out amazing and look amazing and taste amazing and oh! Listen to that crunch. Snack mac and cheese with bolognese in the shape of a waffle. Drop the mic. Subscribe, 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 subscribe.